Hi everyone, this is Rhonda again. Let me get comfy. I am going to not talk about beauty today, even though I think I did a pretty good job on my makeup. I was just downstairs. It's late in the evening, like darn near 11 o'clock, and I just like to play. I am a night owl by nature. I work night shift as a nurse, so of course, I kind of try to stay a little bit on a night shift kind of thing, meaning when everybody else is going to bed between 10 and 10:30, maybe 11, I'm staying up till 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'll be up for a few more hours. I probably won't post this until tomorrow morning just because I've already posted a video today and it just would clog up my channel. It's not like I get a lot of viewers right at the moment, but that's okay. I'm getting a few more all the time, and I love you. Mwah, tell your friends. Please subscribe. I love to have new subscribers. I've had one or two new ones this week, so hi and thank you very much. Tell your friends, anyone you think that might enjoy ramblings about fitness and beauty and whatever else gets in my little brain. So, today my rambling is going to be about how I started a fitness journey and how you can start your own fitness journey. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that are like me, a little bit overweight. This is not a baby. That is food. It's also perimenopausal. I am in my late 40s. I'm 46, I'm proud to say. And it is harder to lose weight when you get into your 40s. It's just a fact, especially when you're a woman. So, I'm going to talk about how I started my fitness journey and how you too can start a fitness journey. You don't even have to lose a lot of weight to greatly improve your health. 10% of your body weight is all you need to lose. So if you're like 180 pounds, that's 18 pounds. It sounds like a lot, but if you lost 1.5 pounds in a month, you'd have it in a year. Well, who here wouldn't want to be 18 pounds thinner in a year? I know I would. Me. So, I'll kind of start back at the beginning. Way back after I had my kids, and I was done having my children when I was 28 years old. So, and of course, I gained a little bit of weight, kind of got a little bit flabby, and because I live in an incredibly small town in southern Iowa where there are no gyms, there just weren't any, I started using fitness DVDs. Actually, fitness VHS. We're talking dark ages here. I had a VCR. Of all silly things, I used Tybo. Used it a lot. Don't knock Tybo. I used Tybo when it first came out. I lost 5 pounds in a month doing Tybo 3 to 4 times a week. And of course, I was like 30. I think I ate probably 3 bites less than supper. Lost, I lost all that weight. Boom, gone. Then I moved on to a tape system called the Firm. It had started way back in the 80s. I remember as a teenager, I wanted to get the original Firm tapes. By then, they were starting to come out in like video stores. Yeah, I tell you, dark ages, video stores. And I bought the first volumes 1 and volumes 2. Now they're called Basic Body Shaping and Low Impact Aerobics. Eventually I bought the whole 6. I bought a whole bunch others. And then I moved on to a woman named Kathy Friedrich who makes some kick-ass workouts. Let me tell you, Kathy Friedrich. It's C-A-T-H-E. Kathy. And I was in slamming shape when I was in my early to mid-30s. Then, of course, 9/11 happened. And my husband's in the military, and he started being deployed more and more and more often. And I was at home taking care of 3 smaller kids, trying to work. I wasn't working full-time, but I was getting about, that 32 hours a week kind of thing. Night shift, evening shift. It was just getting to be kind of stressful. On one of his longer deployments, I think I gained like 30 pounds. Just because, I would come home, I would be exhausted, and it's like, I'm calling out for a pizza because it's just too much. It's too much for me to try to cook and blah, 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 blah. Excuses, 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 excuses. I hit 40. And things kind of had shifted around. And I was your, quote, typical chunky housewife. Well, I was working as a nurse in a dialysis unit. Then there was a revelation. Guy that lives in our dinky hometown was a CrossFit instructor. And at first he started just, had a few friends that would come over and they would train in the backyard. And one or two people were like, hey, can we do this too? And they would chip in a little money, and they would get some extra barbells and some stuff. And I was invited to go work out. And I did. And at first I was like, this CrossFit thing is weird. Didn't like it. I really didn't. I did not like CrossFit at first. My sister convinced me to go another day. And now that one I liked, because it was more strength that particular day. There was no running that day. And then he rented a building, and he got a lot more equipment, and I started going 2, 3, occasionally 4 days a week. And something clicked in this little noggin of mine that if I'm kicking my butt that hard in my workouts, why the hell am I eating like shit? It's stupid. So I started just little changes. Cooking my chicken in a little grill instead of just dumping it in some breading and tossing it in the oven. Baking my potatoes rather than putting cheese all over them. I researched, baked broccoli is actually pretty darn good. Put a little olive oil on it, throw it in the oven with a little bit of sea salt. That's pretty good stuff. I started making smoothies with some kale and baby spinach and some bananas or mangoes or something. And dang, that's pretty good stuff. I started being healthier, and in the year and a half I went to CrossFit religiously, I lost 25 pounds. 25 pounds. I'm 5'2". 25 pounds got me from a tight size 14 down to a 10, and depending on the brand of clothes, an 8. Because I put on a lot of muscle. I mean, I had some nice arms, I had some nice chest, my butt had actually rounded out and had actually lifted. A woman in her 40s with a lifted up butt, that doesn't happen very often. So, great. I was doing great. And then I got a different job, one that took me 30 minutes away. And there was a little time change in some of the CrossFit times, just class time changes, which was fine, except for it made it a little harder for me to go. And as I just said, I'm a night owl. I am not getting up until 5 o'clock in the morning to go work out. I'd almost rather be fat. I'm just not. I have to force myself to go to bed by like midnight if I want to get up at a reasonable hour of the morning. And I don't like to do that. I'm a 2 a.m., ooh, I better go to bed kind of person. So getting up at 5:30 is kind of hard for me. So I quit going to CrossFit. And I was like, I'll just work out at home. I've got all these tapes. I have them all. P90X, Insanity, T25, Turbo Fire, Turbo Kick. I had just about every Kathy Friedrich workout that she ever made. You name it, I probably have owned it or thought about owning it. I have 21 Day Fix, or I had it. I sold it because I didn't like her. I've had a whole bunch of Jillian Michaels workouts. Didn't like her either. I've had hundreds, and I'm meaning hundreds, of DVD workouts. I have a gym set up at home that would make almost any man happy. I just missed kind of that class atmosphere where if you're in a good CrossFit gym, you're the last one trying to struggle through your reps. Everybody else is cheering you on. And I mean everybody else. And that's just very like, yeah. And so after considering it, after I got my job now working at the hospital, where this same CrossFit instructor started a gym up there, and had multiple times to go, I just started thinking he had a time that would work and I could kind of go 3 days a week maybe, and go before work, maybe go up a couple days a week when I'm not working. So I went and talked to him, and he was so happy to see me, and he was so happy that I decided to do CrossFit again. And in the month that I've gone back to CrossFit, again, something clicked in this little brain. If I'm kicking my butt that hard in my workouts, I don't want to eat shit and ruin my improvements. So I've started making a few just little changes. I bought a juicer, and I've been trying to juice a little bit. I always have some leftover fruit and vegetables because I'm about the only one who eats them. So, you kind of get to that last couple carrots and I don't know what to do with them. Half a cucumber, throw it in the juicer, get a little bit extra. I'm taking slightly healthier food with me when I go to work. I'm on a no sugar challenge, and I've only been doing so, but it's kind of got me thinking, I don't need that. That's got a whole bunch of sugar and a whole bunch of calories and a whole bunch of junk I don't need. And I've lost 3 pounds, and I just feel better. Really haven't lost a lot of weight. It's not like I lost a dress size, but I just feel better. I go into that CrossFit gym and I look at the workout. It's written on a big whiteboard, and I kind of go, how the hell am I going to do that? I really do. I just think, how the hell am I going to do that? I can't run. I suck at running. All these burpees, just shoot me now. But then I do the workout, and the coach is there cheering me on. And if I'm the last one done, everybody else is cheering me on. And when I get done, I feel like Wonder Woman. I really do. I go from I wonder how I'm going to do this to I wonder why I ever quit. So that's my fitness journey. And my advice to you is, first off, if you want to start your own fitness journey, what you need to do is find something you like. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to go to a CrossFit gym, because I know it's expensive. But you know what else is expensive? Blood pressure medication, cholesterol medication, diabetes medication, being in the hospital because you're sick again with heart disease, or you have diabetic neuropathy in your feet. That's expensive. That's very expensive. But if you want to start your fitness journey, you know what you need to do? Go for a walk. Really. Go for a walk. And if if it starts getting icy and yucky and grody outside, because let me tell you, I'm not walking when it's 12 degrees outside, do it in your house. Just make a little trail, kind of walk around your living room a little bit. You can do it. See if there are videos that you can rent from your library. I've donated some to our local library, and I've got a few more I think I will. I'll give you a few names of incredibly easy fitness DVDs that you can do at home. Leslie Sansone. I don't know if you've heard of Walk Away the Pounds. You can do that. Let me tell you, anybody can do that. You can get started with her. Jessica Smith is another good one. If you don't even want to buy them, if you have a computer, and obviously you do if you're watching YouTube, you can stream videos for free off of YouTube. If you just YouTube Jessica Smith, you'll get a whole slew of fitness workouts. I mean a whole bunch. So just take a chance, get started. All you have to lose is the weight, the flab, possibly a whole bunch of pills that you don't need to take anymore because you've lost 20 pounds and you don't need to take that high blood pressure pill, or you don't need to take that cholesterol pill. And if you're like me and like a lot of people, once you just start just a little bit, 3 days a week, stream a fitness video on your laptop, a 15-minute one. Just try to do it 3 times a week. Do that for a month. And then the next month, try to do a 20-minute one or a 30-minute one. 3 times a week. You'll be amazed. But let me tell you, If you have a chance and you can go to a CrossFit gym, join. Best decision I ever made. If you don't want to start there, start with taking a walk around your block. Do that a couple times a week. Drive to the park. Play with your kids. And I know, oh, I don't have time, I don't have time. Everybody says that. Everybody. I mean, you're watching YouTube videos. You're screwing around on the internet. I bet you watch TV a few hours a week. You can't tell me that you don't have time to do 30 minutes 3 times a week. Do you think you're going to have time when you're in the nursing home because you physically can't stand up by yourself anymore? And you have to have 1 or 2 of the CNAs stand you up and wipe your butt and pull your pants up because you can't anymore? I'm seeing that in people very much younger than I ever did before when I first started as a CNA in 1993. There are people in their 70s. They're living in nursing homes because they can't stand up by themselves anymore. I had women in their 50s, morbidly obese, who couldn't even walk anymore. Do you want to be like that? I know I don't. I want to be that 90-year-old that's still, bench pressing and doing burpees. If I fall down, I want to be able to do a burpee and jump right back up. I don't want to have to lay there on the floor because I can't get myself up off of the ground. I just don't want to be like that. I don't want anybody to be like that. Trust me, I'm a nurse. There's going to be enough people doing, here, hold my beer and watch this. I'm going to be busy. Trust me. I've seen it. But if you want to start your fitness journey, you just got to start. You don't need, Reebok Nanos, and you don't need all this and all the equipment and all this stuff. You need a pair of legs, and you need to go for a little walk. Or you need to do a fitness video. So that's my advice to you, is if you want to start your fitness journey, just start. So if you have any comments or anything on that, just let me know. I'd love you to subscribe. I talk about beauty, I talk about fitness, I talk a lot about just general rambling, but that's my rambling for today. And I love you. Peace, love, and take care of yourself. Really, take care of yourself. Okay? That's the nurse's orders. Bye.